Greetings mod lovers across the universe, DW here along with no one else because this is Mod Explaining. I believe from the last episode we were going on about the kind of code in Turtles, which for those that are new to this series, Turtles are little mini robots in this Minecraft mod. Now pretty big new stuff planned. Well, I wouldn't say it's very special, but it is some pretty good code, so yeah, let's crack on with it. So let's quickly go. As you can see, all of these are lined up just for display. I will be using some of them. The things in here are mainly just for later on in the video. This is my planning book, just in case I need to remember some code. This is for just in case I need to remember stuff like this, because sometimes it rains and sometimes the time goes down. And this is for some of the turtles I'm going to be using, and just in case I accidentally misclick and break one of these. And blocks and coal you'll see later on. But let's continue. But let's start, shall we? Yeah. Now if you all remember, we all remember how to do how to make our own code, or better yet, program. So as usual, I'm going to make my own program called DW, just like I usually do. And just as you remember, you'll remember local. These will all be important soon. Let's see, we'll go with 5. This will be shown later on. This is just here so I remember what to type. Now, if you all remember from God knows how many episodes ago, you'll remember that. Let's see. DW. We'll just type DW. You remember that this little thing here is where we can, as you know, Q stands for, where we end up printing out more than one. How do I put it? Local thing. Well, not only can you print out more than one local letter, you can also add words to it, so to speak. This is just a small little thing I'd like to show. So if I type down just DW, yeah, you can see DW and then 5, because we all know that this is practically saying local Q equals 5, so to speak. So yeah, that's practically what it's saying. Now we're going to move on to the main code, which I'm not exactly sure. Actually, I kind of have an idea what it's called, but the main thing I believe it's called is the if code. Now, if I type down, let's see, Q is local, then and then let's say a random number like, well, actually the same number, which is this, and then we'll do and then we'll do print, and let's see, the number we've put in local is 5, so we're going to do high 5, and then just to tell the code to end, we're going to put end. That's literally it. Now, watch this. High 5. Now, this is the interesting bit. Now, it ended up printing out high 5, but if I change the number 5 to, I don't know, 8, it doesn't come up with high 5. You see, this number here and this number here have to be exactly the same in order for this to work. Now, this is just one of the little things that we're going to be going through in the mod itself. Is it nighttime? Continuing on. In the mod itself. So yeah, these need to be exactly the same. This is just one of the little cool things with this. To be honest, I think the if programs, so to speak, are mainly just I don't know, if you want to write something and you want to tell it with a certain thing, this is kind of the thing for you, so to speak. If that made any sense. Yeah, I think it did. But continuing on. So yeah, obviously, both of the... by the way, I'm just going to clear through this again. both of these need to be exactly the same. If this number is a different number than that, then obviously it's not going to work. If this is, once again, 5, then it will work. But seeing there's a different number, it will not work, which I showed you earlier on. Just making clear for those that aren't following that well, so to speak. Now, obviously, nothing actually happens once, let's say, there's obviously the exact number, which is kind of boring, obviously. So we're going to actually do something about that. If I type down else, and then put print, say, not 5. Then once again, for all those that know, you can obviously, when it comes to printing, you can obviously type down anything. I'm just mainly just doing typing down some things that would make sense in this episode, so, you know, it makes sense, so to speak. Then I feel like it. So yeah, it typed down not 5 because, well, it's not 5, it's 8. So if I change it to, damn it, if I change it to 5, it's going to type. What will it type? What will it type? Hi, 5. That's what, yeah. So if I change this to any random number, then it will go with not 5. If it stays 5, then it'll go with hi 5. Which now that I think about it, it sounds like high 5 as in that. Anyway, continuing on. Now, just to make sure, hold on. I'm gonna put a -1 here, and what should come up? Let me think if I remember. Not 5. You're probably wondering, why is that done? Well, hold on. If I change this to, let's say, 6, it should work. I mainly just want to show you this first, just before I explain anything. Not 5, what? Oh, wait, I understand now. Sorry, I misunderstood. Silly me. Now, this should be high 5. Okay. You're probably wondering what that's done. Well, I put -1 here. This is literally saying that it's taking 1 digit away from Q, and Q equals 5. Now, if I take away 1 digit, what does that add up to? 4. So literally now the number is 4. If I said minus, say, 2, then it would be 3. That would have to be the correct answer in order to have high 5. I kind of should reword that so it doesn't sound like, you know, high 5 is in... You all know what I mean. I'm really wordy. Anyway, continuing on. Oh, and now we're going to get on to something a bit more interesting. Now, let me quickly take away the equal signs. And, hold on. And we're going to put this. Now, if I remember right, this should... high 5. Now, you're all probably wondering what this means. Now, if I remember right... Now, this is literally saying that... Long story short, this is literally... This little thing here means that if it's greater, so to speak. Now, you're probably wondering what that means. Now, if the Q number, ergo 5, is greater than the number here, then it'll type down high 5. But if it's not... so, like I showed you before, so this should type down high 5. Hold on. Does it type? Yes, it does. But if I end up making the number that says it's not... that's saying that it's greater than Q to a bigger number, say 6, it should do not 5. As you can see there. Now, I'm actually going to change this up because it will be a bit confusing. So I'm going to put... so I'm actually going to say... great here. Also, as you can notice, I'm mainly using these. Yeah, I'm not using these. I think these work better. This works the same as this, but I'd rather use that. I'm probably just chatting along and people are just going, what? Anyway. But I think you all get the picture. Hold on. I'm going to put less here. Now. So obviously, yeah. This is so yes, if, how do I put this? If the number here is lesser than the number here, then it'll print out greater. If it's how do I put it? More than the number here, then it will print out less. Now let's see. Now obviously 6 is better than 5, so it'll print out less, which it has. But if I change it to 4, great. So yeah, that's literally that. Yeah. So yeah, that's literally saying that that Q is greater than. Yeah, I think you get the picture, so to speak. I think I've explained that enough. Now, obviously, continuing on with the mod showcase. Now, obviously, there is an opposite to everything. There's yin and yang. There's good and bad. Well, obviously, if there's a great, there must be a less. Now, let me show you. And I'll print out less. Now, let me see if I can remember here. Okay. So obviously that's. Oh, I see what's going on here. So yes, if I do this, wrong one. It'll print out great. Now this is literally saying. They're all probably wondering what they're saying. Now literally, like I said before, this is actually the opposite of it. As the other one, hold on. Oops. Now obviously this symbol means greater, this one here means less. So, ergo, the other one meant, you know, if the Q ergo 5 was greater than the number here, then it'll print out this. Now it means if the number here was, if the number here is less than the number here, then it'll print out greater, and so forth. Literally the opposite of the other, literally the opposite of the other one we just did, so to speak, to make it more clearer for those that are not following. My throat is sore. I'm talking too much. Hold on. Nice cup of joe. Anyway, continuing on with the mod showcase. Now I'm going to do a bit of something else. Now obviously we have greater, we have less, but just like, say an example, the good and the bad, we also need one in the middle. So, well, we don't need one in the middle, but it would be nice to have one in the middle. So I'm going to put something known as else if, so to speak, and then I'm going to print, obviously I'm going to reword some of these. I'm going to print, what should I call this? Actually, hold on, I forgot something, hold on. On this side, it needs to be, okay, sorry, I just remembered. Also, we're going to need to put, just like if, we're also going to need to put Q, and seeing that we've got lesser there, we're actually going to put great, and then, let's say, a random number 4. And now, hold on. Actually, I'm going to before we continue on with... Wait, I just realised. Sorry for rushing around so much, it's just I'm trying to remember everything. Seeing that this symbol means less, I'm going to put less. And seeing that this one now means greater, I'm going to put great. And seeing that this one means, well, technically nothing, so to speak, I'm going to put... I'm not going to put neither. I'm just going to put other. Oh, whoops. Before I continue on, I just realised I haven't put the thing at the back of either of these, because if that doesn't do that, then they won't work. Now, let's see which one prints out. Either less, great, or other. And less. Now, let's see why it's done that. Because this is literally correct. 5 is less than 7, but 5 is actually greater than... It's actually either way. Well, then again, this one's in front, so I don't think that would work. If we put this to 4, though, I think it will come up with, let's say, greater? Yes, I think that'll be correct. Yep, it comes up with greater, because this one is actually less than that, and that's supposed to be lesser than that, and well, that doesn't work now. So let's put this up to greater, because that needs to be, because this one actually needs to be greater than that, and you get the picture. Lots of words. So it should come up with other now, if you're following me. Yep, and it comes up with other. So yeah. So if this one is working, if both of them are working, this will come up because less will come up because it's the first one, and this one, and if that one's not working, then this one will come up, and if neither of them are working, it will come up with other, so to speak. Now, damn it. Now, continuing on with the mod itself, let's go to the next bit. Okay, but now continuing on with the mod in hand, hold on. Let's change this to more, say more, and how done? And C, then we're gonna do more again, and say another number, what number, 5, and then, so yeah, that's it. Now, I want to make something clear. Wait, let's see. Yep, that'll work. Now, as you can see, this is literally saying that both of these are greater. 5 is greater than 4, 7 is greater than 5. Then this should work. Hold on. Then this should type, let's see. Ironically, I think it will type less, although this is made for great. Yep, it will type less. You get the picture. But this is what I mainly want to show. Yeah, if both of these are correctly right, hold on. Obviously both of these are exactly right, but if I type, say, 6 with Q, other. Now if you notice, I just changed one of them. Both of these need to be correct in order for the entire code itself in order to work. If you want to make it so even if one of them are wrong and the other is right and it still works, then you have to put, instead of and, you put or. Now just to prove it works. And then put less, because one of them is correct, one of them is not, and the other one, and the or makes it so it doesn't give a hoot that if one of them is wrong. If both of them are wrong, then obviously it won't work. If two of them are right, then it will work. So forth, so forth. Now, you're all probably thinking, DW, this is pretty interesting, but I thought the main purpose of the turtles was to make them do stuff. You know, mine, move them around, do other certain things. You're mainly just playing with codes here. After all, probably you people want to see something happen with these turtles. Well, it's your lucky day. Now we're going to be moving on to the kind of code where the turtles move and certain other things. But we're not going to be using the crafting turtle, which is the turtle I've been using. We're actually going to go to a turtle that has more, how do I put this, skill of doing certain thing, which is better yet known as the, you guessed it, mining turtle. Now, you all remember the command local. This takes you into a little, how do I put this, folder in the turtle that is, ironically, yes, called local. Now, this is where you can actually type down, besides the code you make, and actually work on the turtle programs. Now, obviously, this is just to remind you about what the turtle programs are. But obviously, we're going to be using some of those programs in order to do this. Now, seeing this is a new computer, albeit new Android/turtle, obviously all fresh. Now I'm going to do a little thing here. As usual, we're going to use the if. That's in capitals. I didn't want that. We're going to do if, and then an old favorite, turtle dot forward. And then, obviously, if you remember, you need to put these at the back of it, or else it won't work. Then, hold on, we're going to put print, and then seeing that this is a, if you remember, obviously this is a turtle program in order to move forward. We're going to put here moving now. Okay, and then we're going to put else. Then we're going to put print again. And obviously we're going to put the opposite, which will be, what will it be? Not moving. And that should work. And then obviously we're going to put, what else was I going to say? Oh yes, end, so the program will literally end. Now, hold on. Now obviously if I type down DW, this will work. But before we do that, literally, obviously, if you remember, seeing this is an Android, it needs power in order to work. So, hold on, which is why I have these. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put refuel, for those that remember. So it can get some fuel. Now, hopefully it should be able to move now. Hold on. Now, if I type down DW, it should move. Now, literally, it just typed down moving because I told it to, and it moved one space, which is pretty incredible. Now, obviously we're going to be moving it a long way, so I don't remember if I've showed you this. I probably haven't, or to be honest with my memory, I probably have. Actually, I think I might have shown you this, yeah. But just in case, I'm going to do it again. If you type down go back, because obviously we're going to be stepping forward quite a bit in order to show this off, I'm going to type down go back 5. And as you can see, in the wise words of a wise man, the turtle just did the moonwalk. Yeah, he immediately just did the moonwalk. I mainly want to show that off just in case I didn't show it in any other episode, because I feel like I've kind of forgotten if I have, which is kind of worrying. But now that I think about it, I think I might have shown that off. But just in case, it's good to remind you people. But yeah, as you can see, if I type down DW, it moves forward at least one space, which is pretty good. But, hold on. Oh, now I remember what I was going to do. If there's a block in front of it, it'll type... You can guess what's happening next. Not moving, because there's a block in front of it. I mean, what it's going to do. But, wait, why did I get rid of that? That destroys the next purpose of what I'm going to do next. But we can fix that. Hold on. With a simple fact of, let's say... If I type down after not moving, turtle dot dig, turtle dot forward, then that should break the block and then move forward. Now, seeing that we've kind of changed the program a bit, hold on. Not only am I going to put not moving in the print, I'm also going to put so mining, not moving, so mining, and it should. I bet everyone can see this coming. If I do DW, it moved forward one, and it managed to break the block in front of it, which is pretty good. Actually, it's not just good, it's amazing. So once again, if nothing's in front of it, it moves just easily. If there's something in front of it, it even tells, literally with this, it even tells you that what it's literally doing. You can make it so you can tell it what it's literally. Oh, it's gone back to its normal place. But yeah, that's actually, damn it. There we go. That's literally it. There is one. Hold on, if I can remember the exact code. That's not how to spell it. There is one bit of code left I haven't explained about, which is the paste bin. As you can see here, paste bin puts file name. This little thing here, cleverly enough, this little code here literally, if you type down the name of the program you've invented, like my DW program, and then say either get or most likely you would put, it literally puts your program that you've made into this special little, I won't say bin, folder that other people that have this mod, so to say, can get it. That way, if you want to, I don't know, in a way, give this to a friend that's not good at coding on this mod. This mod is pretty complicated, so you can imagine that happening. But I think that's it. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to leave a like. If you want to check out the video of the guy I watched in order to find all this information out, make sure to check him out, just in case you feel like you need a second in order just in case you felt like I haven't explained this that well, which is fine with me. And I guess I'll see you next time, viewers. Goodbye. Goodbye.